Okay, so I've had some questions concerning my air injection and how this works. Basically, primary air injection is forced in through blower. There's a pipe right there, blows up that side. There in the middle, there's actually a deflector that deflects it up. And then on the side over here, there's another pipe that goes up this side. Basically, I want my primary air mostly going up into the primary burn area. There's a little bit that goes down through the bottom to keep those coals hot and glowing, but I don't want so much that it just burns all the coals up. I found if I had all the air just going right down the bottom, it just went through and burned up all the coals and didn't really work the way I wanted it to. So anyway, I got that blowing up there, up the sides, and then it basically goes up into the wood and starts to fire. There's usually a little left, at least enough oxygen to keep those coals in the bottom glowing and hot. And the air is then, or basically the smoke and whatever's left goes down through those coals, gets heated up, turns into flammable gas, and then I'm going to pull this grate out. Just kind of holds the wood up so it doesn't go right down in there. And then right there, that's a 2-inch pipe. All my exhaust has to go down and up through that 2-inch pipe. And then if you can see over there, it actually goes into a 4-inch pipe. Now that 2-inch pipe actually goes into the 4-inch pipe, and then it runs down to about here. Okay, so there's a 2-inch pipe inside of the 4-inch pipe. And this is actually 1.5-inch pipe. This is my secondary air. There's no blower in this, but the way I've got it designed is that secondary air or the primary air blowing through that pipe creates a vacuum that pulls more air in for the secondary burn. As you can see, I kind of got it going in there at an angle so it'll swirl around, and when it goes down into the where the smoke and everything is coming down through there, it'll mix as good, creates that nice secondary burn, or continues the burn that's going. I'm not sure exactly what happens, but anyway, you've seen the videos of the fire going on, and with this extra air going in there, it helps that burn continue longer and get a complete burn. I got fire bricks lined here on the bottom. That way I can keep all that heat in there, keep those coals nice and hot. I did notice after building the shed around here, it keeps more heat in. The water's insulated, or not the water's insulated, but the whole thing is insulated. The water's hot all around this. These coals, I left it all day shut off. Turned the blower on and they started right back up. So no problems there. It keeps enough heat in that these coals stay ready to burn as soon as they get oxygen. Anyway, that's the secondary air injection and well, primary air, all the air injection and how that works. It's been working real good so far. I had to turn it off today. It's just not cold enough to be running it. It would only turn on like about once a day for about a half an hour, heats up the water, and then shuts off and doesn't need to turn on again till about the next day. So just really didn't need it. And I turned the in-floor heating on in the house. It actually got our house too warm, so it's all working. Just the weather's just not cold enough yet to really need it, but everything's working good.